In the heart of a bustling city, filled with noise, hurry, and strangers passing by without a glance, lived a young woman named Sarah. She wasn't famous nor rich. She didn't wear a cape. She was just a barista. Every day she served coffee with a tired smile and eyes that held quiet dreams. Sarah worked long shifts in a cozy little cafe tucked between towering buildings. She was always kind to her customers, always gentle with her words. But like many of us, she often wondered, am I really making a difference? One of the regulars at the cafe was John, a quiet, elderly man who wore tattered clothes and carried everything he owned in an old backpack. He'd order the cheapest thing on the menu, and Sarah every time would sneak in a muffin or a warm drink, paid out of her own pocket. Over time, they began exchanging small talk. Sarah learned that John once had a family, a job, and a house, until life, one heartbreak at a time, took it all away. But recently, something had changed. John was more withdrawn than usual. He looked worried, tired, even more than before. One rainy afternoon, as Sarah handed him a warm tea, John quietly said, "I might be out on the street soon. The shelter said they're closing. I don't know what to do." Sarah stood there, heart heavy. She didn't have much herself. Her rent was due, tips had been low, but in that moment, she didn't see a homeless man. She saw someone who just needed someone to care. That night, Sarah printed a small flyer and pinned it on the cafe's bulletin board. It read, "Help John. Let's show him he's not invisible." She placed a donation jar at the counter, and she dropped in the first bill, a big part of her week's earnings. Customers noticed. Some raised eyebrows, others smiled. One by one, coins clinked in. Dollars were folded and tucked inside. Then something unexpected happened. A customer took a photo of the flyer and shared it online. The caption read, "One small cafe, one big heart." By the next day, the post had spread across the city. People began stopping by just to donate. Local news picked up the story. Cameras arrived, and in the center of it all was Sarah, shy, humble, holding John's hand. With the money raised, John found a small apartment. He cleaned up. He smiled more. He even started painting again, something he hadn't done in years. And Sarah? She no longer wondered if she mattered. She knew one act of kindness had changed everything, not just for John, but for her, and for everyone who saw what love and compassion could really do. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be famous. You just need to care. Because kindness, real, simple, everyday kindness, is more powerful than we'll ever know. Kindness is never wasted. Pass it on. Be someone's unexpected hero today.